It's your boy Sir Buck, and SGA had a crazy playoff run that I feel like no one's talking about. I understand the critique of, oh, he did a terrible play that cost them the series. He did, but so did Brunson last year against Miami, but he bounced back. Same for Kobe's air balls, but he definitely bounced back. And Ben Simmons didn't take the layup on Trae Young, and he hasn't been back since. But anyways, numerous great playoff performers have come back from these bad moments, and a good amount haven't. I think one thing people aren't realizing is that the only reason why that series was close was because of Shai. But before we break down that series, let's talk about how great his playoff numbers were in general. Shai averaged a crazy stat line of 30.2 points, 7.2 boards, 6.4 assists with 1.3 steals, 1.7 blocks, and with really impressive shooting splits of 49% from the field and 43% from three, with only 2.2 turnovers, meaning he was top 5 in scoring, top 20 in rebounds, top 10 in assists, top 10 in steals, top 3 in blocks, and he wasn't even top 20 in turnovers. That's elite. So let's break down each series. We already know they whooped the Pelicans, but the one game that was super close, Shai made the game winner. He had a really solid stat line of 27 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, while shooting 47% from the field, though he did struggle from 3 by only making 29% of them. He still had 1.5 steals and 0.8 blocks. But the series, in my opinion, which solidified Shai as a top 6 guy, was against the Mavericks. In that series alone, he averaged 32 points, 8 boards, 7.3 assists, 1.2 steals, and 2.3 blocks. Yes, 2.3 blocks for a guard. He also had crazy splits, shooting 50% from the field and 55% from 3. Even crazier, he led his team in every single category other than steals, and he was still 3rd. And when it came to scoring, he averaged 15 more points than the 2nd leading scorer on the team.
Wow. Boy's gonna be a star.
Those numbers are insane. But what about the result on the court? Didn't they lose? Yes, they did. But Dallas was only dominant in one game. The rest of the series was super close. As a team, Dallas scored a total of 636 points in the series. OKC had a total of 637 points in the series. That's how tight the series was. My favorite Shai performance was in Game 4, where he helped the Thunder come back down 11. Not only was he scoring well, but he provided elite defense, and he made really intelligent plays towards the end of the game, like noticing Luka's approaching him while holding his knee, so he passes it to the open Chet, or driving to the lane and noticing he's getting quadruple teamed and passed it to the open door. Finally, forcing the turnover, starting the fast break, and passing it to Jalen Williams for an easy bucket. So yes, he made the foul that cost them the lead. But even in that game, he had an efficient stat line and made smart plays. And yes, they blew a lead, but he still hit a very clutch 3 and made a lob to Chet to give them back the lead. Though yes, he did foul PJ Washington. Yes, it was a bad play, but it shouldn't deduct how well he was playing. A lot of people consider him to be the best performer in that series. Luka had more rebounds, assists, and steals, but double the amount of turnovers, and Shai led him in the rest of the categories and was way more efficient. So yes, they lost, but wow, what a postseason Shai had, and I think more people should talk about it. And don't worry, Thunder fans, you already knew all about this, and I'm sure next year will be a great one for you guys. It's your boy Sir Buck. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe. I make content every day, so I'll see you tomorrow.